videos, I'm going to show you how I make a Merkaba using the free website Tinkercad. Now, here is an example of one that I have made before, and you can see it is two tetrahedron interlocked to form the Merkaba. Now, what we need to do, first of all, is get a cylinder. And we want to stretch the cylinder so it is taller and also smaller. So we click in these little corners, we drag them in till we get the right proportion that we want, and then we can rotate it to its side using the rotation tool. And you see this little black arrow here, we press that, we can bring it down to the work plane, so we're on 0. And once we have our cylinder laid flat, we can check that it's the right scale. It still needs to be slightly smaller, so I click on the little corner and drag it in, and it will drag the whole thing smaller. Drag it in a little bit more until I am happy with its size. Once I'm happy with its size, I need to put some little curves on the ends, and to do this I'm going to use a ball or a sphere. Drag that over, again click on it, click on it so we get these little corner bits, make it smaller, and then I'm going to attach it to the end of the cylinder. I can zoom in by pressing the plus, which makes it a lot easier to see what I'm doing, and I can make it smaller again until it fits perfectly in the end. This will give us a nice smooth effect, and I can do some fine tuning by changing the snap grid to 0.1 and moving it up slightly like so. When I'm happy with this end, I'm going to press minus, I can select it. I can duplicate it with this button here, but if I duplicate it with the tube as well by pressing shift and clicking on the tube as well, and then I duplicate it, I can just spin the whole thing round 180 degrees and then move it out slightly so that it is exactly the same as the one I just did, and then I can click on it again. That was the dictionary, for some reason it came up, and press delete, and now I've got one sphere on one end, one sphere on the other end, and this tube. Now I need to group these together, so I go up here and I click on the union group, click that, and it forms one object with the pieces in it. Once I have this object, I then need to duplicate that, and using the rotate tool, I want to get it to 60 degrees, exactly. I can then move it up to the corner and line it up so that it is exactly in line with the other one, like so. And once I've done this, I duplicate it again, and I then drag it over here and line it up exactly with the other one again. Now, there's another way of doing that as well. I can click on it, I can click duplicate, and I can press this mirror button over here, which will then line it up perfectly, change my snap grid to 1, and then I can zoom it across with the arrow key on the keyboard, and it will form a much more symmetrical looking shape. Now I've got the triangle, I can highlight all 3 bits and group that together. So now I have a triangle. The next thing I need to do is to change my view, so I'm looking at it from the side. I'm just going to remove this out of the way for a minute. Once I'm looking at it from the side, if I click the word in the side of the box here, it takes me to the exact side, and then I will just need to rotate it by degrees, like so, which will then give me one side of one part of a tetrahedron. I will pull it up like that. Then if I press home, I can get a better angle on it. Once I have that, how I want it, I can click on it again, click on duplicate, and then my mirror button over here, and click the other side. Then I can drag it along with the arrow key till it lines up perfectly with the other one, like so. Once I am completely happy with that, I can again select both of them, make them into a group, duplicate that, and then using the arrow keys, I want to press the up and down arrow. And then once I've done that, I need to rotate it by 90 degrees. And you will then see I have the tetrahedron, which is the main part of the Merkaba. From this, I'm going to group that together. So I have that as a group. I'll place it here. I'll get a top view. I will then duplicate this. Using the arrow keys, drag it over until I have two of them lined up together, like so. I'll wait till the line is in place, like that. Then I will highlight both of them, and I will duplicate that, and then rotate this by 90 degrees, which will give us the top half of the Merkaba. From this, we just need to highlight all four of them, and we need to just refocus ourselves, move this up, like so, duplicate it, drop the duplicated version down, and then using the mirror button, you just click on the up and down arrow, and there is our new Merkaba. Once we have got our Merkaba and we are happy and everything is cool, we will then just get rid of that one for a moment, click on this, click on export. We want everything in the design and we want it as an STL file so that we can then print it. We will prepare our model to export. It will take a moment, and once we have done that, it will then export up to here. From that, I will then drag it onto my desktop. From that, I will double tap it. I'll make sure I don't have this open already with another job on it, because that would be really silly. So with Bamboo Studio, which we'll do, once we have it imported into Bamboo Studio, we will have it on our slicer. We will click on Slice Plate. It will slice all the magic and turn everything I've just created into little individual layers. This will take a little while to process. And once we have waited for its processing to happen, it will be then a file that we can then use to do our 3D printing with, which will be the next step of the process. And see how many layers this will take up. Obviously we can resize it at this stage if this is too big or too small. This is a larger scale one, so it's all good. Once we go that, we go to print plate, we look, it will take 5 hours to print, and then we hit send. Obviously there's some fine tuning we could do over here if we wanted to, and then it will print out a beautiful Merkaba. So there you have it. That's how I make my 3D printed Merkaba, which are for sale on natureofflowers.com. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and I hope you enjoy making your own Merkabas if you choose to. Okay, and thank you and goodbye.